Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
Still hasn't shipped yet, but it's finally got confirmed. I want the book.
Book.
Because it was a very pretty art book.
Okay. Also, happy birthday.
Woo.
I have nothing to give you.
I didn't even get it. I didn't really get it myself. I didn't really care. My main thing was I have money again, and then I got more Black Label. I might decide to buy a cheesecake and just say, hey, it's my birthday.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's why I'll spend the $15.
Just eat an entire fucking cheesecake?
Yes.
It's the best.
Look, it's my birthday, I can eat a whole cheesecake.
Yes, I've been through this.
There we go, menu.
Flow. What did we do last? I'm trying to remember.
It would be those ones. We got to like a game over, like we just.
Oh, that's right. Clover just fucked off.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably just go back to that one and then go against, and then just slowly go back up.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Hooray! Pick that one. There's only one we can pick because I'm pretty sure the other one just doesn't let us since we only have the two options. And I think it's Dio.
No, I don't think so. Were you even listening?
I'm not gonna pair up with Tenmyoji. That means option C is out of the question.
I agree.
Ah, okay.
Option C
I'm like,
is
I
a
know
no-go.
one of them is definitely a no-go.
You'll have
Yeah,
to kill
okay.
me before I'll go anywhere with Dio.
No way I'll be able to overpower all these people and go through the door.
The blue door, the dry, Dio. Haha, we're with the circus man.
The weird circus man. Who's a cunt.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? Feels kind of weird to say that about myself.
You're
Anyway,
a dick.
might as well be polite. Thank you.
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
You're not wrong.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him. I promise.
Yay.
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Hell yeah. We're going...
Seconds.
When do I get to hang out with Kay? I want to hang out with Kay.
Oh, you fucking pick the options that let you get to him.
Coming!
I know!
Run, you idiots, run!
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Sci-fi sounds.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
I don't know, maybe if you pull
So
the
this is a dead
fucking
end?
lever.
Great. Well, it's got a leap.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
I hate you.
Yeah, pretty good, huh? Am I great or what?
Fuck off, Clover.
Huh?
Fuck off. 1,000 times. Fuck off.
You're just mad because she made a better joke than you ever will.
No.
It's the greatest joke ever made.
I think we can both
Hey,
disagree
Sam,
with that.
is this chick
It's great. It's
simple or
fantastic.
something?
You're just jealous.
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
Secret secretions. Okay, Clover's insane
oh, man,
again.
I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we...
Well, she's
Well,
pissing off
you don't
Dio,
really
so
think
that means
anything's
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna
know,
happen.
you're not
Would,
wrong. I'm
do
happy
you?
with that.
also
Besides, it's
also
not
your
like we can go
character's an
back.
asshole, so fuck him.
Yeah, fuck
Fine.
him.
I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Eh. Yay.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Oh, yes, let's go through our only option. We don't exactly have a choice, so
Now let's go through the locked doors.
just phase through
The
them.
laboratory.
Laboratory. Omelette du fromage.
Hey.
It's green! The Bacta tanks.
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't
I'm
it?
actually pretty certain this will allow us to unlock a thing in a different
Figure that means
timeline.
they're dissecting frogs
Yay!
or building mine
I'm
rays or
pretty sure this
something.
gives us an idea of the thing.
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here?
Yeah,
If they do,
either that or Goku is in one
If
of
we
those
do,
tanks
we can
preparing
cure
to heal
Quark.
up and fight Frieza.
You really think it'll be that easy? Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
I mean, it's actually been set up exactly for you to succeed. You're
Yeah,
all
I
just
mean-
assholes.
I mean, yeah. It's been very specifically done up that you could succeed very easily.
Yeah, you're just cunts.
And through a very obvious option. But people are untrustworthy dicks.
Yeah.
Mostly Dio.
Yeah, mostly Dio. Can't wait to betray him, and then he'll suddenly have a change of heart.
Like, I think he's only not betrayed once. And it's not even certain if it was him or not.
Yeah.
Seed!
Seed. Yeah.
We need to find Himiko.
Yes. Feed the seed.
She'll just magic us out.
Steps for dissecting a frog. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, Archive.
We can use the memo system to take notes, Dakota. It's absolute garbage.
5 different hydroponic fluids, dilute ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. For the 5 types of plant seeds, 2 long, 3 round. Oh god. Each relationship can be characterized. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 types of fluids. The round seeds in fluid B and fluid D failed to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated if put in fluid C green. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in fluid... Oh my god, it's one of those fucking...
Yeah, you have to figure out
Ugh.
which goes in which and thing.
Fuck me. Alright.
Look, you don't even have all the stuff to do this puzzle yet.
I know, but I want to mark this down on like a notepad.
That's why I have my phone with
Yeah.
this note-taking feature.
Yeah, so like...
Also, I'm pretty sure I literally found a thing at home where I wrote down the solution to this. Because I found it, it's just a book that I had.
Right, so... Round fail yellow, cyan,
Round,
and green.
yellow, and cyan, and green. It fails.
Yes.
Fail.
Oh, there's 4 things? What? The long seed, non-marked seeds failed to germinate. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, we'll just come back to this later.
Yeah, like it's.
Like, I can't even, like, I don't even know what all the parameters are anymore after seeing non-marked and
Like I said,
striped.
you literally don't even have everything for this.
Oh yeah, I figured, but I kind of thought it was one of those things where we could start it, and no, apparently. Remove specimen, dispose from ethanol, begin dissection.
Seeds.
Huh.
Seeds. Over to the left one. Seeds.
Seeds! Hi, Joey.
Joey. I didn't know who that was until I looked at the name.
Yes, that's usually how finding out who people are works.
Look, I'm pretty sure you've called him Joey several times. I will not.
DNA extraction instructions. Jesus fucking Christ. Proceed to develop and extract DNA for plants, roots, and seeds. Place plant material in designated blender. Activate once the material has been thoroughly broken down. Add solution of saline water. The liquid will be filtered and dripped down into a beaker. Once it's done so, pour the ethanol. Beginning will be collected at the bottom of the beaker using empty caps to collect it. Oh lord. Okay.
Seeds.
Seeds.
All bottom, all the way to the right. Root.
Root. No, we are in the same room right now. Later we won't be.
Yeah, no. Right now we live in the same town, and I can just drive here.
Yes.
That's why usually if I just randomly get quieter, it's because I moved away even further from the mic,
Yeah.
combined with me not being loud. Unless absolutely forced to, which is at work. And that always hurts when I have to shout. Like, physically painful.
You're not a loud person. Like, in the
On top
fucking
of the
slightest.
thing. Right side. I think. I don't know. Okay, we can't take that. Never mind.
Okay, so I have the frog. I just need to find the table it wants me to put it on.
Huh? Oh, you're already there. It's the part with the drain.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it's here. You can just put it. There.
Alright, now we need a scalpel.
Oh, Joey has another question.
Do you just use Discord for screen share? Because I know you stream... Yes, usually.
The lion's eating the sun.
I know this! How are you not getting that? It's sort of a take I picked. Well, you heard. Yeah, it is pretty weird. We're weird.
Frog.
Lord
Hoppington.
Hoppington. Usually I have to stream on, I have to, screen share. I have to use OBS's little feature to create a projection of the thing, and then screen share that in, like, 420p or whatever. Because otherwise it will make the stream lag. Oh, hey, there was a...
That was just in the frog. We
Cool.
have more capsules. I wonder if there's more things if you keep clicking on it. I don't remember. I mostly just remembered the suit thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have that. I don't remember where it's going. That's where...
There's this nightmare. Oh, it's another one of these.
Yeah.
Okay, so it needs to be 10 water in each one. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, trust me. Like, none of this is as hard as the things sound.
Okay, 40
And 20 through
and
there.
20. That would be wrong. So, wait.
I mean, I guess 10's as a 2. It could be 20, and then the other side would have to be 30, 30, 50, and 30. Essentially. If that goes to the right, it's 4. You split it, then that ends up with 3. Also, if you pull the lever, it'll tell you which way things are right or not, like last time. So we have the middle one right. 20.
20, and then it goes to 10, but
Top one, split it down, and then pull the lever over. Yeah, there we go. Because 40 into 20, and then 20 again, plus the other side is 30 to there.
yeah. Okay, that didn't work the way I thought it did. I thought it needed to be 10, not 20. That was weird.
Yeah, no, it's 20, 30, it's 30, 30, 20, 50, 30. And now this is where we do the stuff with the seeds.
Oh,
You just have to bring up the thing. Or, I guess, like, also we could probably...
yeah, see, this is what I was saying. At 10 parts water. It was more than 20.
Dilute with ratio 1 part fluid to 2 parts water.
Oh, 2 part. I'm drunk.
Yeah, which the 2 is 2 parts fluid in there, and then you have to put in that.
Yeah.
10 parts water per fluid. If you want to open up the inventory, so I can make a little picture of just the seeds. So we have 3 long, 2 round. So it's just
We have long.
then circle, half black.
Yeah, circle, half black. Long with
stripey.
stripies.
Circle stripey. These are the marked ones. That's a plant.
And then just
regular.
circle.
So, 1, 2, 5, yeah. Okay. Alright, bring up the note.
Archive.
Okay. Brown seeds.
Okay, the non-marked ones.
Yeah, I'll mostly just do it for the ones that they don't have. So non-marked seeds fail to germinate fluid red or yellow. So not red or yellow for these.
None of the marked ones are green.
Unmarked ones are green. Round seeds and fluid. So yellow, cyan. Okay, so round seeds are yellow or cyan.
Yeah.
Non-marked seeds fell in red or yellow. We did. And when the striped seeds were put in cyan or blue, one of them fell to germinate. And that's just probably see here, it's cyan or blue. Which probably means that this one with the left mark is the one that goes into those at the end. Okay. They're just go active then. Alright, so which seat's that? Small picture. That's... So
Okay, let's
stripey.
start from the right. Let's start from...
Okay, so we're on seeing that one will not go in red or yellow.
Let's try...
So that could be... Oh, we need to actually get into the puzzle.
Oh, I didn't even realize...
Ah,
Oh,
there we go.
okay.
Okay, so long as it doesn't go in red or yellow, you put it down into the fluid. Or can you... Oh, change the fluid to be underneath it?
Oh,
Alright, well, we know those...
we know these two are correct.
What do we change? There we go.
Oh, okay, it was just being finicky.
So, long, yeah, not red or yellow. The real round one will not go in red, yellow, or cyan.
Okay. Okay, sure. Yay! Got the red capsule.
We're gonna be the Sims and we're gonna die.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know, that's what I assume happens to all Sims. That's what I always did. Anyways, we just need to put the balls into the thing that they go in. If you remember where that is.
Well, let me fuck with this, because this seems to be the juicer.
Oh yeah, that's where you'd probably put the, I'm assuming plant in.
Yeah, the root.
What else do we need to do with the root? What do you know it say?
To scoop out its goop with one of these things. I think.
Place feminine in a blender. Once switches the broke down, add in. Oh, we need to get the saline from the frog.
I think this is. Yeah, this empty one was just the.
Oh right, they automatically put it back in there.
Yay! Ethanol. Where is ethanol?
Oh, go back to the frog thing then. I think that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
the frog was in ethanol. It's in that little crate down there. There we go.
Yay! Okay, we got this. Pour the frog water in with the root. That surely won't mess anything up. God damn it. Yeah. And we have the green!
Hooray, yeah, we just had to do it with the green. So we need one other green thing.
Yellow.
Or maybe it just goes in blank.
Maybe?
Okay, now there's something that we're missing, I'm assuming.
Oh, I have to look. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, right, the last one I'm pretty sure is to get the extra password.
I mean... You can only bind A and T or G and C. Anything else won't work. Okay. How do I get the...
What?
Is the thing in this? Like for the last bit I need?
We have to extract more plant matter stuff for it.
Where do I get more plant?
I mean, you have several other things in your inventory that are made from plants.
Oh, duh. Just get rid of all of these. I was wondering why I still have it in my inventory. That makes sense. That makes sense. You're a...
But yeah, otherwise what you're doing now will still give us a password. That's
Yeah.
the escape one, then this will give us put it in for the secret one. Yeah, and whatever you have extra of or can still be interacted with is what will always lead to the secret.
Yes, I should have remembered that. It's
Yeah.
been a while. And it'll filter and da-da-da.
Goo.
Yay! Clover is Akane. Of course Clover is Akane.
Akane is Akane and Clover is Akane.
Cool. Star,
Oh.
star. Is this the
Oh,
actual...
well, that gives us a secret file password.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The yellow one gives us a secret file one. I just thought we'd still have to do the puzzle. Star, star, star. Da 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 da.
Yay, golden file! Let's see, what secret things do we have?
Secrets. There. Floor A and B.
Top floor is floor A, the bottom floor is floor B. Above and below. This is a vile and hurtful lie. Once the body is infected with Radical 9, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. To assume the brain correctly operates on a one-to-one basis with regards to time. Radical 9 reduces this to 1 to the square of 1/6, or approximately 1 to 1 or to 0.408. This means that for each second that passes outside, therefore, when 1 second has passed inside, approximately 2. Ah, it was Radical 6. I see. Those infected eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information. Unable to keep up, begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempts to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of the virus. Research suggests that the targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 9, but thus far we have unable to develop one. Seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from the natural immunity
See,
to the
this
virus.
is the level of information that I like, and most things just need to do of, look, here's the basic stuff that you need to know, and the rest of it just don't bother. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Look, it doesn't matter. It's not important.
Entire areas reek of the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with the constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that one day passes, it feels as if a cloud's gone over the sun. Every day I see more crows and rats everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy living creatures are the stray cats. We've grown fat on a plentiful rodent diet. Few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how they were saved. They were saved, but I fear only a handful. Oh Lord, please let their future be a bright one.
Sounds like someone named a Jolly Jumpy, but why? I know why. We know why.
His hat looks kind of weird. There's a huge band wrapped on his head. Is he hiding a pair of Ferengi ears? Maybe he's just a young Lobot. Well, it's just between you and me. He's got missiles in there. Besides the hat are hiding the pods. Like you see in helicopters. Except the missiles are tiny, and when he gets in trouble, both sides of the hat open up, they just fly out at once like psh. Actually, he just keeps snacks in there. Okay. The antiviral medication made to counteract Radical 6, more specifically an antibody of natural resistance to the virus, found extracted from an individual in 2038, and then replicated using the IG replicator. Ah, cool.
I like this stuff.
Coolio.
Hooray, remove the yellow. Oh, we can just do it.
Yes.
Right. What are we supposed to be doing here?
I need to match up A's and T's and C's and G's to make it all the way through. I've got the bottom. Oh, dicks. Of course they're out of order. Bam!
Hooray! We done did it.
I did it. You want a treat? You're not hungry. What? You're... Oh, fucking Clover.
I don't get it.
Hungary and Turkey, the countries.
Okay.
Moon, sun.
Moon. The dog.
Okay. I saw it and I immediately forgot. Yay, Excelavir! First is, push this Excelavir off the counter.
Let's just take it, just trash this onto the ground.
No one needs
Stomp
this.
on it, that'll never be useful.
There's a lot of stuff. These cards. I'm literally working from the bottom up.
What?
Like, in terms of the things that are important.
Yeah.
In, you know, the short term. Book. I can't read any of this. Maybe it's Brazilian? They speak Portuguese. Portuguese.
Okay.
A key and... Is that a cure to Quark's Radical 9? Yay! I like how Dio wants it. He's probably gonna fucking throw it on the ground like an asshole.
Probably Dio is a dick.
That kid could get healed? Fuck that. I don't need any kids.
I don't want to have children.
There's no children allowed in my new universe. What? Yeah.
Hey, hold on a minute. There's something... Nah, I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check. Well,
Yes.
one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Uh-huh.
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we? I was just wondering what it was.
Who knows? Do you know? People in the audience, do you know?
Yes. It's an IG replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Oh, it makes more Excelavir.
Yeah. Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
And if only I had
Who
found a
knows?
notebook telling me
Ice
what that
cream by the
thing
gallon?
is.
None of that counts. That's not real stuff. That's outside knowledge.
Hey, listen, I don't know. Maybe I want more fucking ice cream, okay? You're a dumb bitch, Clover.
Oh, good one.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes. There's
Yeah,
a
it's the
helpless
best
child
time.
back
Fuck
there
off.
in the infirmary who needs our help.
Who cares? You vote betray, probably.
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense. On to the second issue.
Okay.
Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The vial. Could you show it to me again?
Yeah, you're not
Wow.
allowed to touch this.
I didn't really get a good look at it before. You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Excelavir?
Yes.
I've been fighting off my suicide for ages.
Pull the vial out of my pocket.
Oh, God. It's written right here on the label. Axtel Aver.
Stop it.
You really are an idiot. Although I guess in this case the G in IG stands for guy.
What
Oh,
are you
hey.
doing?
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe. I'll even give it back to you later. I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Snap his
Request?
neck.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
That's horrible! You're using Quark's life as leverage!
You
Well, I've got
slut.
some really good reasons to do so. I'll be happy to give it back if you just do what I say.
Punch his fucking lights out.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you. You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
Wow, Dio, what a shit.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you
asshole.
found some Excelavir in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
That's not fair!
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever.
Won't
Might be
I
able to get a real idea.
die
about one
if I
thing.
let
How
him
well you
vote
can
betray?
manipulate people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
That is the exact opposite of the
what are
point
you
of this
gonna do?
game.
Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
Sigma!
Ah, I knew you'd say it eventually. I'm glad you understand how this works. But don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and... well, you know what happens.
I mean, you're not handing it
See you
over
chumps
even
later.
if we agree,
I'm
because
really
you're an
looking
asshole.
forward to the next round.
So, you know.
Are you really going to do what he says?
You're really gonna do it?
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If
Oh, yeah, we will
choose
die.
Ally, and he chooses betray. But that means. So you're going to die to save his life? That's. Why would you do that?
I don't know, because I'm not a shitty person like Dio. Well, Dio's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what I expected. His name's fucking Dio.
It's me, Dio.
Literally. He's Dio.
You thought it was Dio when it was in fact me, Dio. That's still the best meme that I've seen to come out of this game.
Our house a
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry. I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
So you really are a giant piece of shit.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve. I don't know about you. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
How's he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know. Right.
Dio has Excelsior!
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelsior?
Yeah, that guy over there's got it.
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelsior in here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
I see.
I am
Where
the
does that
milkman.
leave
My
us?
milk is delicious.
We've still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice K and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelsior hidden somewhere in there.
Then I shall take you there.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Then I will too.
Glad that's settled.
Cool, we can tell Phi, and hopefully she'll actually help. Probably not, though.
Hold on. Show me that journal first. Dio told me about it. You wouldn't tell me anything about the lab, except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language. You said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Let's see. Oh, this is ancient Aztec. I understand it entirely.
No, it's in Latin.
Oh, cool. I understand it entirely.
Yeah, with time and a dictionary. Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly.
How
This looks like
dare
some
you?
kind of research
How
lab.
dare you?
It's not gonna be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff. I can understand a little of it. Mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never seen before.
What's your function?
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216. This
Oh.
isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry. Don't rush me. This is gonna take a minute.
I bet this page is plot relevant.
Got some with the hot new intern. She has the biggest tits
Interesting.
I've ever seen.
Alright, I think I got it. It looks
All
like
right,
they're talking
and then
about
there's a-
Radical 6.
Crude drawing of a penis.
Not sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
Ah, yes. Give me the plot. When the body is infected with Radical 9, the processing speed of the brain is reduced.
This thing that we read,
Oh.
because everything that we give the things will eventually come up, like, pretty soon.
10 seconds equals 4 seconds. Less mathematical sense, don't usually refer to something extreme or severe. Yay!
Hooray.
Kill yourself. The exact cause is unclear, and although there is yet no link between suicide and the reduction in mental processing speed, many believe they're not unrelated. Gives the increased speed of input, maintaining the... Yeah, that... Yeah. Huh. Trick that will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cool. Yay! I read that earlier.
Yeah.
In fact, that was the bonus thing I got from this one.
Yeah. That's like what it all is. It's just stuff that relates to it. Like
That isn't the
everything that
important
we've
part.
gotten from those has been immediately talked about because it's like the point.
Those infected
Oh,
by
yeah, it
Radical
probably
6
has, yeah.
eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Like what the like sexy points were. You just learn them immediately later on in the same thing.
Beautiful. That would explain why the boy tried to cut his own heart out.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop
Also,
a
you know the
treatment
stuff
for it
with
yet.
Alice
What do you make of that?
and her stabbing herself.
Exactly. But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that. December 29th. No year. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably. Let's hope.
Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions.
Uh-huh.
The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing.
We're getting
What if
Danganronpa.
this was one of those quarantine facilities?
It's all Danganronpa.
But this journal seems
Everything
to suggest the opposite.
Spike Chunsoft makes is Danganronpa, including Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Few humans who survived
Look,
the outbreak
if
have
I
been
didn't
locked away
know
by the
that like
government in
Zanki Zero
underground
was a game
shelters.
made by Spike Chunsoft or the people who did Danganronpa, I would easily sit there and compare it to Danganronpa with how the story goes. And just the various plot points. I'm like, this is like Danganronpa. It seems like Danganronpa.
There's one theme that they're very good at.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way to say for
They
sure
have
at this
a
point,
style
but
that they
it
do.
seems possible.
Sure.
Of like a basic premise kind of thing and then change that up a bit.
Yeah.
And maybe
Can't
the
say I've been
virus
mad
got in
so far
somehow.
yet, though. Can't say I saw how at least 2 of the games were gonna go. No, 3. The first one of this, I didn't expect time travel.
Yeah.
I thought it would just be a point of, like, the
Just think about it for a minute.
plot, not, like, the story.
Yeah, no,
If
it's
this
like,
is
here's
one of
all
those
this
shelters,
stuff. By the
a lot of
way,
things
it's
start to make
real.
sense.
Yeah.
This is actually like
Maybe
very
we've
all
been here for a
specifically
long
why this is
time.
happening.
Like, maybe they put us to
Is
sleep somehow.
basically not
Made us sleep for years,
telekinesis.
maybe even decades.
And,
While we were sleeping,
like,
the
end up
pandemic that the
causing
newspaper
time
article
travel
talked about
kind of
happened.
stuff.
And whoever had this journal made this entry. Right. It's all just speculation, but... Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
A lot of shit just kind of doesn't make any fucking sense. Well, I don't
We
care.
don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
Yeah, I'm about to be dead, so...
Changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
He seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
He's screaming in his sleep, but he's stable.
Please, go ahead.
What if he was actually awake the whole time and they just restrained him? So he was just constantly shouting, just kill me still.
Kill me! Kill me!
Like, it would be absolutely horrific to actually see a child doing that, but it
it'd
would
be
also just...
fucking funny, and
With this, it would be hilarious.
we ran out of aesthetic. I mean, you technically could keep anesthetizing him.
Grandpa. Grandpa.
There's only one choice. It's to pick ally and then go back in time and pick betray.
It's to just walk right up to Dio and snap his
10
neck
minutes
instantly.
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Goes down
All
hard.
players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Looks like it's almost time. You two should head back.
Yeah.
Not going.
Dakota's
Worried about
finally
Quark.
fully understanding how much of a dick Dio is.
Yeah, like, I thought he was just kind of
If you
a
don't
shit.
vote,
No,
I-
he's just an actual dick.
I'll
Yeah.
automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you. Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one BP left. If I pick betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it. And even if I was, I can't leave Quark behind. You see?
You're a good
Doesn't
man,
matter if I go
Tenyoshi.
into the AB room or not. My vote's the same either way. Of course, you worry about yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll worry about myself after I'm dead. Do you ever think that you have to... I feel like in order for this game to work, you have to come up with all the fucking color combinations and then write the story around that.
That's actually probably the easiest part.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, they just use the primary colors.
Yeah, they do,
Take
but
a
I'm
look
just
at the
saying, in order to
doors.
make sure you find out this at this certain time, you need that planned out first.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just do that, come up, these are the
And
colors
that
we
would
need, these
mean-
are the doors we need.
Exactly.
And then you just set them to certain, the right characters to them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you literally just put a
Where's
character down
Tenmyoji?
a specific route each time is like the main ones that you do.
I
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Well, I guess that means I don't
Like,
have to
look,
worry
I'm
about
pretty
him
sure
picking
we're
betray.
actually are gonna get to a real ending
Right.
this
What
time.
will you guys be choosing?
Yay.
Because I think we have
Ally,
the
of
correct thing
course.
to potentially be able to do it.
Because
Cool,
my
so,
BP
but,
is 6, I assume.
Yes.
And when
As
you get
long
a
as
real
Tenmyoji
ending, I think
votes
you'll
ally, I
realize
can't choose
specifically how
betray.
these all work.
If I do, K's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
Ha ha ha. You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have
Tenmyoji
anything to
can't
worry
vote,
about,
he's
right?
not even in there.
Well, I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hold on a minute there.
Is Kay about to turn into an evil bastard
Alice
too?
is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
Yay.
Oh, okay. Right behind you.
It just clocks me on the back of the head. Or, yeah. No, not Luna. Alice. No, not Alice.
Clover.
Clover. No, not Clover. Tenmyoji. No, of course, Quark.
What are you gonna do? You can't! You'll die! Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose Ally if he doesn't have to?
No, but you
No
know,
way.
I'll get an
He's
ending
got
where at
6
least I'll be
BP
dead.
right now. If he picks Betray, then he'll have 9 points. Huh? What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until
Exactly,
you brought it up.
Hex.
Like
I'm
how
just trying to tell you
Clover
that
kills
Dio
everyone
was
in
going to
one
pick
ending. And
Betray.
that's all she's known for.
That's who he is.
To be fair, the last time I trusted her, she just fucked off anyway.
Yeah, because that's what she was told to do
Yeah,
by her
good point.
superior.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What
Like
makes you
Alice
think
told her
he's
to
going to
get-
give
like,
us
make
the
sure she gets
Excalibur,
out.
even if you do what he says? Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice.
An
I'll be
Instagram
pushing that button.
now called us an idiot glory hole. Fuck you, Clover. Just
Ow!
toss her ass in the ground.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Yeah, I can. You didn't say the safe word.
But you're gonna die. Dio's, you can't do this.
Man, the frames dropped there.
Yeah.
I don't want you to
That's
die.
like the one issue I had with Zenki Zero, is there are points where the frame will drop, but never during gameplay or
10
story.
seconds
Only
remain
when you're reading the
until
notes or the stuff
Ambidex
that's
game
like,
holding closes.
it's just words. Like that's all it is, just words with a background. That's like telling you how to do things and like reading notes. It for some reason just slows down and like scrolls slowly, and I don't know why.
You don't. I don't
3,
want you to die.
2, 1.
Well, fuck you.
That too. Fuck you. Die. I choose death. This was what I wanted all along.
Round 2
Now I can
of
be
the
a real
Ambidex
boy.
game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I learned things about this game that got
for
cut.
your participation.
Yeah,
Ambidex
I'll have to wait
gates
till you like
now
get that ending
opening.
to bring it up because it relates to one.
Well, time to go die.
Sigma.
Sorry, Clover. I'm ready to die. I begged for this. Kay and Dio just walk out. Yay, I get to die.
Kay and Alice betrayed Temioji.
Results from
Damn you,
round
Kay.
2 of the Ambidex game will now be
Those
displayed.
2 people have 9.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Time to die.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
I should take Dio with me, yeah.
Look, I'm not saying that's what's about to happen, but it might be.
Good.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
no, oh no, oh no.
I'm gonna grab his ass from behind.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Are we supposed to share everything we find here?
What are you talking about?
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
I like Luna's shocked face with her just hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So?
I really like that I'm able to fight off a really heavy anesthetic. Like, damn.
Like, barely. This is more so you're not just sitting there, like, with a fucked up screen while trying to do this, because it'd be a real annoyance. I'm pretty sure.
Good point.
Fine. Here.
There we go.
Right, of course.
Okay, time to go.
Sigma! Are you okay? Sigma! Sigma!
Sigma!
First is the Soparil, which put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Yay, I die. Good stuff.
9 minutes.
You can do it, Sigma.
How could you save yourself?
Please cut off your fucking arm.
I wonder if it'll end and we'll have to re-pick it, or if they'll just automatically get it.
Fucking.
You might have to re-pick it.
Oh?
Because I think it'll just do it, and then just you'll be able to re-pick it when you get back in. Because I'm pretty sure you know this of what you can do.
Okay, yeah.
Nope, you can't.
No?
Or no, wait, is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we
showing
pick
it, so.
I always forget if it's black
What?
that it means you can unlock it, or it's green means you can unlock it. Is
Well,
the
here,
issue.
we'll know if I skip through to my death. Nope,
Oh, well, shit. So I thought we could have sworn we knew this.
I don't think so.
But I
'Cause
think we have other ones that we can do. Yeah, we have, green is unlocked, so we can
Oh,
do
yeah.
that one.
Here, let's finish off
If you want to
this.
do this one.
Yeah, we'll finish off this, then we'll go do ones we haven't done.
We could have sworn, maybe we're just not down far enough that it really dawned on us or something.
Because I have no idea what we could do.
Or no, I think there's a second piece of information we don't have. Yeah, I think that's it. Is the issue. 'Cause I know, like, what we could do, but I don't know how we would do it. Of what I can remember. And I know, like, what happens.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you.
Sure.
I think you made the right decision.
Sure you're not, Clover.
You don't need to apologize.
Sure
I
you're
think
not.
I would have chosen betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, all right? We just have to keep an eye on D. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it.
Hell
And
yeah.
I'm sure Alice will help us too. It's okay. We can trust Alice.
I
There's
hope
no
so.
way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
If she somehow did, fuck all of you people.
I'm trying to remember what happens with this one. Because I know what happens with Cancer. I think. It's been great if we just allied this time.
Like, excuse me? I
It's like the thing with
Results from round
when
2
you
of
Ally
the
or with
Ambidex game.
Alice.
Please check your bracelet
Fine.
to see your updated bracelet.
Eat shit, Dio. Suck my ass.
Hey, what the hell is this? Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark? Jeez.
Hey, Sigma? What are you talking about?
And Dio stole it. What? You mean he has it? Right now?
Nah, I don't have it. Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
Ooh.
No!
And then they all proceeded to maul Dio to death.
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chosen Ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
That's not how this works.
Hold it. Because this isn't the time for that.
Actually, it's the perfect time for that.
Look at the number 9 door.
I mean, you're kind of forgetting about the fact
Oh,
that
right,
Kay has
Kay.
9 points.
Oh.
No!
Come on, Kay, really?
What?
No one in this game trustworthy.
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself.
Yeah. Dio isn't smart, I feel like.
Yeah,
That
he's
is
not.
what I
Fuck you
intend
or
to
this.
escape.
Okay, we're all just
And leave
gonna
us all
beat you
behind.
to death now, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Unavoidable.
Or
But
at
as
least
I said,
Temiyoji
I
will.
do intend to call for help.
Oh, yeah.
Temiyoji will probably beat you to death.
I feel like Kay's being, listen, I'm gonna go get help, but I promise you. See, I mean it. Walks out.
Couldn't you have at least
Snaps
waited
Dio's
until the
neck.
next round? Then
Just
you could have
grabs
raised
Dio by the
Quark's
hair,
BP
holds him
tonight.
underneath the doors, and
Take him
slowly
with
closes
you.
onto his
And
skull.
what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do.
Okay, I don't
This
hate you,
is the
Kay.
most logical choice.
You're a robot. I've confirmed that at this point, or I really feel like he's just a robot.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
But wait! Where's
What makes you
Alice?
think he's a robot?
Just, he's going on about logic, and that's like a real
Yes.
robot thing.
Alice is in the AB room.
Sure.
She
Okay.
has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Oh no! What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it! Wait!
Shut up, Dio. Come on, at least snap Dio's neck before you leave, Kay.
Well, we're fucked. I guess we can all release some stress by just beating the shit out of Dio.
Collectively beating Dio to death. Like we're a bunch of wild animals.
X is gonna give it to you, just starts playing through the thing, and they just start
Ends
stomping
the
on him.
memory game.
They just start ripping apart the little hologram
Thank
projector
you
thing for stuff to
your
beat him with.
participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door escape, please.
And then they all delved into chaos.
They delved into beating Dio to death.
Game over. Everyone beat Dio to death. Well, anyways.
Zero, yeah, even Zero comes in to beat the shit out of... That's weird. There's even ones in the middle.
Yeah, those are the ones that we unlocked and then continued.
Well, I mean, like... Oh.
Yeah, like it was black and then it became green and we continued. Like, that's just where our block was.
Oh, that's right. Where did Alice go? How did
Yeah,
I know? That's right.
Is there proof there wasn't a murder? Oh yeah, we know that, like, how there's proof that there's not a murder, that Alice wasn't murdered this time.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've gained that information. With how the Radical Six works. So we can stop Clover from murdering everyone, apparently.
That's how Radical 9 works. Still want to know who the fuck that old woman is.
I know. And you'll never find out. Until the end, at least.
What are you doing? What?
We got a trophy.
I can't believe it's not murder.
There's no way she'd do that. All right. Where'd she get the scalpel then?
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes. I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone.
Gas.
It could have been Alice. Yes, I think so.
You're lying. This is all a lie. It has to be.
You seem really happy about
Why
this.
did she do it? Why would Alice?
Really,
kill
they
herself?
really needed to use that frown more.
Yeah.
What?
She's just
But you just said
It
she
just
killed
seems really
herself.
weird when you have a character
Just tell
who's
me
just,
the
like,
truth.
essentially, like, always has, like,
Then
a
prove
smile
it.
on her face.
Your
Just
10
trying
seconds
to be
ran
mad.
out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof,
Journal?
Yeah, the journal.
Ah, well, Alice would have it then.
Clover's just upset that it wasn't a murder.
Sure.
Okay, quick question. Where does she have the giant journal?
Yeah. It's like, it was inside.
She just lifts up,
It's
like,
stoked.
she just moves her, like, little, like, skirt out of the way, and it's just, she just has the journal tucked in her panties, like, at the front. It's like, just pulls it out. It's like, alright.
Lifts up the metal thing. Her breasts open up, and it's just a fake storage thing.
She's actually flat-chested.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Latin. But translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never
Page
heard
219.
before. I can barely... Huh?
216, whatever.
It's gonna take a minute, but you can read that one. I believe in you.
Also, we're starting to get into the weird shit of this now. We're
Yay.
really questioning
I
things.
can read this page.
Yeah, anime eyes!
How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I don't really know.
I
You
don't fucking
just
know.
knew. Come on.
yeah.
Oh, right. I was threatening to murder
Right.
all of you.
Give me
Yeah,
a
keep
moment to
reading
look
it.
over.
Cliff was just, nah, not really. She just pulls the scalpel out and just starts going over, like slowly walking over to start killing people with the scalpel.
Radical 6 kills everyone. Da 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 da.
Oh Lord,
Clover had a
please.
shotgun hidden in her hair the whole
Let
time.
their future be a bright one.
Sobble.
Sob.
Clover's the third evolution of Sobble.
Oh no. It's a water fairy.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Hooray,
Sorry,
we're
but I'll be taking
continuing
Alice's
on.
bracelet.
Still not a real ending, but
Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door
I think
without
this
it.
will end.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go. Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll
Again?
never
No,
be
she'd
able
want me to
figure out
murder
why
all
this
of you.
happened if you stay
She
here,
constantly
please.
keeps telling me to just murder everyone. All the time.
She's still telling me to do it,
You're
even
right.
after I see her body.
Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is.
I'll eat him.
If you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have. This never would have happened.
Smile.
So it's like
To her
Zero
dead
killed
friend's corpse.
I promise.
How do the other people have this? It bothers me so much.
Yeah, I feel like she's like they want her to be like the bubbly, like always smiling person, and it just gets real weird.
Yeah, it just
All
comes
right, we're
off
out of time.
terrifying more than anything.
Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later. Yeah, can't exactly leave him behind. Uh-huh.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Bye, Kay.
Yeah.
Sneak off, snap Dio's neck.
Look, we don't know that he's a dick yet.
That'll come to us at some point. Quark's just there screaming, "Kill me!"
Oh, fuck, hi.
Uh-oh.
You're awake!
He's
Yeah.
literally there
Just
screaming,
woke up.
"Kill me."
Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh, right. This is technically when we
God.
gave him the medicine.
Quark.
Oh yeah, he's fine now.
He's still just screaming, "Kill me," but he's fine. Like, he's just like, "Hi, Grandpa." Or it's like,
Hi,
between
Grandpa.
the "Kill me!" Where is everyone? "Kill me!"
What's wrong?
Those are really weird tears.
Oh,
You
God.
okay, Grandpa?
I want to get away from this immediately.
Nothing's wrong.
This especially seems weird
I'm
because his
fine.
face is down and still just like going completely down his face. It just seems weird. Even though it's pretty sure that's how it would actually kind of work still. It would stick to their skin a bit.
Yeah, but still, like, it just looks so weird. I left them alone, and then I just came back in instead of
So,
just telling them to meet
How are you
me
feeling?
at the
Open
thing.
the missiles.
Well, was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
I kind of want to kill myself, but that's normal.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me? Oh yeah, I've
Should
always
never
been
have gotten
real
you involved in all
depressed.
this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again. Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else?
Oh, yeah,
Mr.
but-
Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking
Just
kind
standing there
of
looking
silly.
kind of silly.
He's a
Fuck you.
weirdo.
Okay, that makes sense.
Where's the big
That
titty
means I'm on a
lady?
team with you guys, right?
Right.
So, these white doors, when are they gonna open?
Tenyoji seems sorry about everything about Quark.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get to the Floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me, rolling around at the speed of sound. Got delayed until next year.
And I'm not too mad about that. At least
I'm not
they
either.
didn't enforce crunch.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be real sad now though that they'll probably get a good design, so it'll probably just be a meh boring movie instead of like a boring bad it's gonna be a boring movie instead of a bad movie with
Like
a
a
creepy Sonic at least.
like a masterpiece of bad.
Yeah, just a weird creepy Sonic. I'm kind of hoping that if when they release the DVD version, They also just put the special one. DVD, Blu-ray, whatever.
Original Sonic.
Yeah, we could just get the original Sonic version. Just see. Just see.
Oh, I'm sure there's...
Oh, of course there is.
Yeah.
Look, it
Chromatic
actually turns
doors
out
have
they're
opened.
just redoing Sonic so they can include an M. Frank
5
scene.
minutes remaining until
Where at the end
chromatic
he gets
doors
knocked up by
close.
Eggman.
And the
You're late.
police guy.
Where the hell have you been?
At the same time.
Quark?
Both dicks, one asshole.
You're
Of course.
awake.
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Your eyes change
Wait a
shape and it's weird, Kay.
It's cute.
What are you talking about? Huh?
Well, anyways, moving on.
You
Anyway,
kind of passed out.
there
It's
isn't any
fine.
time
Let's go.
left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
Dio,
That
you're a
logic is
cunt.
flawed and more than slightly disturbing. Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter argument, so center door it is.
I can't argue with you because you're
suppose
really
it's not
fucking
okay.
weird.
That's flawed and disturbing, but I have nothing against
We
it,
could go
and I
the
also
other
don't
way
really
if you
care.
want.
The door on the right.
It's pretty much
Any
how all of
objections?
these go. Is it's just
All right,
everyone
let's
just picks
move.
one and you just end up with whatever.
Yeah.
30 seconds remain until
Hurry it up, Phi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
Fuck you, Dio. I'm gonna snap your neck
It's
and
time
piss on
we
your
were
brain.
going as well.
Hell yeah.
Right. Sure.
Annihilate the sun! We need to find the misspelled ninth
Right
line.
behind you.
The Ninith.
Let's go.
The Nineth
2,
line.
I wonder
1,
if this is the room.
0.
I bet his milk isn't even delicious.
The
Chromatic
milkman
doors
rides the ninth
closing.
lion to eat the sun and deliver milk to everyone. He will recreate the world with his milk. Brad's here.
Hi, friendo.
Hey, it is this one.
Yay.
Alright, my phone. We're back to puzzle stuff. I'll leave my phone.
Yeah. It's a balloon.
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
It's a balloon, that's what
said
it is.
Director's office on the door.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
It's going good. Hanging with Andrew. Yeah.
Ow. I don't know why I did that. Didn't even seem like a good idea when I thought of it.
Hanging with Andrew on his birthday. Oh, hell
I still
yeah.
need to watch all of those.
I still need to watch 2. I wanna kind of just marathon them all.
Yeah, I still need to watch 1 and 2. I keep meaning to and then don't. Great.
Yeah, maybe I don't.
It's just a balloon.
It's the best one? Hell yeah. Huh, so we need a key for it. Hi, balloon. I'm not a kid.
A clown's gonna show up now.
20.
So where's the clown?
You can smell it.
Maybe I should just drink a little now.
Cluck, cluck, cluck. He just really wants to fucking drink.
Just want to get drunk, assholes.
He's Bradley. Let me drink. Okay. Let's look at other things.
It's a laser.
You're gonna ruin the brandy.
Need to drink it to get drunk.
Suit yourself. Put the brandy in the top.
Short spear.
Put the brandy in the top.
And a slingshot.
Okay.
The Roomba.
It's a Roomba! I love Roombas! This Roomba's all about moving
Booze.
shit, isn't it? He just really wants to drink.
Screen.
Tenmyuji, you old drunk.
Tablet. Tablet. Books.
At least you could get that far. For the first one, Mary says, screw this. You are dumber than a child. Yes.
Great. What's the door? Oh, we can't select the door. Now can we? Nope.
Alright, this thing. Some videos. Some dirty videos. Let's just watch a lot of porn together. Oh, it's just this again.
Great.
I don't know what colors, so. Whoa.
What if you interact with the glow balls in your thing?
You make a good point. Hey. What?
There we go.
I...
Archive. World map. There we go.
White to blue, red to green, yellow, purple. This game is basically, it's like a puzzle game visual novel thing.
Virtue's last reward.
Where, the idea is you keep failing and inevitably you'll find the solution. Fuck. Fuck, I lost it.
Red to green. World map, it's right there. Keep going back, there it is.
Okay, red to green, yellow to purple. Thank you.
Well, you fucked up. Retry.
Oh, fuck, I didn't mean that. Now I fucked it up.
Just do red to green first.
Yeah, right.
Then it was blue to white, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. Thank you. Bam! Alright. I was like, yeah, I did it. Open the porn vault. $1 million! Porn!
It's just the
The
living
moose.
erection guy from Yakuza 0. Just dancing.
A bind deer.
Hooray! And the Archive.
Okay, we're gonna look at that after I put this deer head on the wall. Yeah, put the deer in there. Do it.
Hooray!
E.
Fun fact, don't bother. Next things.
Okay.
The Archive.
Okay, I was trying to stab it, but
No. Archive.
well, here, let me get in here and then.
Business cards, page 1. Bob, Chris, John, Tony, Michael.
Carol likes being on the left. So. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne. So.
Hey! Paris is back. Joey, that's his name.
Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Should I find out? Tony and Michael. Carol likes being on the left. There's only 2 spots for Carol, so. And Anne needs to be near Bob. Ellen would like to be above Anne, which means Ellen has to be here because it's. Sophie likes to be on the very right. Kate likes to be next to Michael. Bam! Okay. I think I did this right.
Well, I mean, you literally solved it.
No, I know. I just mean like
It says book 334.
So it's one of these books I have. Sure goes here. Now the question is, I don't know what.
Here's a hint. It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I figured
It's
like
literally just 334.
H E something.
Ribosome. Parallelogram. Parallelogram.
I might be retarded, Andrew.
Do we have a key to open up that bit? You know, the thing with the little stabby slat?
Right, stabby slat. I was thinking key. Yay! So it wants a woman's face. Tenmyoji, come on. Sigma would make a lovely woman. Perfect! This machine sucks. Akane! What? What? I mean, he was a cop. He could just be her missing thing. But if that's actually what's his face, I'm gonna lose my tits.
Wait, who's a cop?
Tenmyoji, isn't he a cop?
No. He's a scrapper. Like, that's what you hear him talk about, is doing scrapping and salvaging.
Swear he mentioned being a cop at some point.
Not that I can think of. I know I mentioned, like, I thought Sigma was a cop at first.
Oh. It's dark in here. Help. That's helpful.
Got a battery.
Let's just read this in here. So, help. Alrighty. That's helpful, I guess. Cool. Oh, hey, we got the green.
Hey, it's your best. Oh yeah, this thing. This was annoying. Mainly because it's very fiddly. So, parallelograms. I think this is one I had to look up just because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I was getting kind of like annoyed with trying to do it. And also, that's just so very fiddly. Like, I think this is one of the worst puzzles on the thing.
This probably works when it's a DS. Or a PISPA. What am I doing? Or wait, it's... It's like, wait a minute, I have a mouse. So these are the two edges, so I need to figure out how to make this into a square, basically. Funny looking square. Criminy. I'm doing this right?
Well, I'm not saying anything. Like, I have the solution brought up, so when you give up, I'll just show you.
Okay.
But yeah, you're supposed to be making a ribosome shape parallelogram.
Make a dick. I can't. It'd be a really weird looking dick.
Yeah, this is one I just looked up because I got tired of trying to fiddle with it.
This doesn't.
I mean, for a hint, you're doing it. You are doing it wrong. I guess would be technically the thing.
These parts or these parts?
Like how you currently have it set up is just wrong compared to the.
Show me the thing.
So just that.
Oh my god. Right here. Leave that.
Yeah, you put the two big parts together to make the one half. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like a couple ways to probably do this. This is just the way they show.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And it's probably one of the least used ones. Yeah, because this seems like one of the ones that probably has a couple. What are you trying to do?
I'm just turning them all first.
Also, if you just click in the center of the triangle thing, it'll move it.
Oh, thank God, okay.
You might be able to just check it and get it to work. I don't think it's that specific as long as it's the general shape. But
Yeah, I just figured it wouldn't accept that last bit. Yeah!
Yeah, this is for the secret one.
Okay. IILP. Oh, it's the password. Yay. Sun, star.
Yeah, you skipped over the part where you shoot the balloon.
Did I?
Yeah, because that's how you're supposed to sit in the chair and be able to look at all the letters from there to be able to see it clearly. And you just keep pointing at the balloon with the slingshot, and then eventually you're able to shoot it.
Ah, okay. Yay, more secrets. 300 keys, sun keys unit. Okay, yeah, we know that. Adolescent ne'er-do-wells. Can be used as a necklace, but not recommended. A simulated manned mission to Mars held in the Nevada desert.
And audio logs.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this came through earlier on this one.
The general term used to refer to insects of the epifamily of Termitodidae of the cockroach order Blattotodia. That's right, even though they're sometimes called white ants, termites aren't even in the same family as ants. They're in the cockroach family. Also, king crabs are in the hermit crab order, and remora is in the Perciformes order. Word 03 says before he leaves, there are a few variations. Have a nice trouble, have a nice strategy, have a nice trust. A term used in positional astronomy.
Yeah, that's conjunction.
Put simply, it means two celestial bodies appear near one another's sky when used in context of a solar system. The position given celestial bodies aligned with the sun, when Mars is the opposite of the sun of Earth, is considered in conjunction with the Earth. Okay.
So, use picture.
Photograph Tamioji was holding this girl, cutting some of the people who appeared in the game's sister title, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, the childhood friend of Junpei. As main character in 999. She was 21 years old, being 9 years before them, and she was 12. If you look closely, you can almost look like there's a man grinning in the background. Do you see him? Don't worry, it seems a little strange. The spirit man was told to the person in the picture, guardian spirit, who's looking after her. That's not creepy at all. I have to pee.
No. You're not allowed to pee until you get an ending.
Okay. Marg. Andrew, you mentioned cheesecake makes me want a fucking cheesecake. Alright. I'll just leave this. Get right on out of here. The key and the cards. Yay! That's the door we came through. This is the door we go through.
Hooray!
Yeah, you found it. Can you give me one of the waters, buddy? It's full. Thank you.
I'm gonna hand you this empty water. You can drink the air.
No! Damn it!
What?
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it? Yeah, I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
Okay, don't get murdered.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma?
Oh,
The
you're
others are
still
probably
being
already
murdered.
waiting. Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
And they were gone, and they were never heard from again. Because the boy killed the old man and then himself.
They both got the radical idea to commit suicide. 6 times.
No. If you're cured of Radical 6, you're given Radical 9. Which encourages you to not only kill yourself, but others.
9 times.
9 times.
Kill each person and yourself 9 times.
Yes. Over 9 days, 9 hours, and 9 minutes. Even Dio was there.
Why is it? Oh no, wait, this isn't the one where we would have just gang beat him. I mean, it's still weird no one just beat the living
An
crap out of him.
ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You
No,
see,
you're still a
I can be
dick.
considerate.
Yeah, where are they?
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
Then everyone just beat the shit, got the sudden urge to just beat the shit out of Dio. Including Dio.
Dio had a sudden change of heart that day,
And then he just beat himself to death.
where he snapped his own neck. Without a care, some say.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
Then
Yeah,
I
Georgie
shall
had a heart
accompany you.
attack. It fell on top of...
Just don't look into the
Quark,
abyss too
that's his
long,
name.
or you might become a monster.
That's not the quote. Bye. Let's just slowly walk all the way back. Ding, 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 ding. And through all these rooms.
Went down the wrong one-way path.
Shit.
We're gonna get murdered. Murdered.
Shit. The director's office. How dare the director have an office? And they are both dead on the floor.
They're both engaged in Mortal Kombat. The balloon's gone.
The balloon's gone! Shit! Quark did take the balloon. He popped it.
They assumed that you would have popped the fucking balloon.
It's not like I can't read. I took the one map because apparently I'm the only one allowed to have it.
The Roomba.
The teleporter.
It's a Roomba.
It's a pirate.
Finally made it. I am Zero. I was the one who brought you here.
You're not who I expected.
They have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky. As you can see, however, this is only a recording.
I would
will
hope so.
therefore be unable to directly answer any questions. Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
Okay.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time as such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance.
My Steam wish list is a clusterfuck. I'm taking tonight to clear that out and then organize some files on my computer.
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you.
Generally, the lower it is on there, the newer and less fucky it is.
Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully.
Okay.
Ugh.
Have you ever seen...
We're learning about the termites.
They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural.
I like the ones where they pour metal in them.
Their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
You sound like an asshole.
Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring? There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA.
Termite DNA.
No doubt you see now.
Obviously, we're termites. Termites?
Yes,
Termites.
I mean to say humans are not different from termites. We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty.
And you are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said. Now, let's move on to the second topic. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and, in fact, the lives of several billion other people.
Cool,
I
that's
realize
nice.
this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you. It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1.
Yay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We don't know
I
about the
will only
bomb.
say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR.
Hooray.
Yay.
Did you write that down?
Do I need to?
I mean, it's not going to keep it anywhere.
Oh, Christ.
Don't worry, I'm just going to look them all up at the end. Because you
Okay.
can't get through it if you don't get all the other endings.
Okay.
Because that's how you get all the passwords.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey.
Like, I'm just gonna bring up the fucking guide and do it.
I have a
Okay.
You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here.
But yes, you would have to write it down.
You will be penalized immediately.
Or jump back to this, redo it, memorize it, and then go back to the point.
Yeah.
We would have much to discuss.
Do we? You seem kind of like a prick. I mean, he can and did. And also, it's just a message.
Now we'll be able to go back and disarm the number 1 bomb.
Which I don't think I actually found.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
10 minutes
Okay.
remain
I think that's
until
what it was.
Ambidex
Or was it
game
3 that was
polling
it?
closes.
I think I found 3 and 5.
All players,
We
please
didn't
enter
find
your
5.
votes.
The numbers went down.
Oh, okay.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has
Grandpa, look, Mr. Sigma's back.
Took you long enough.
You're never going to believe what I was just told.
In the AB rooms.
Yep.
Yeah, Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose Ally this round. That's it. True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out. Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose Ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick. Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose Ally, we both gain points.
But that's why we're telling you we won't choose Betray.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I can guarantee it. I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I swear too. I promise.
When I make a promise, I keep it.
This is the last time I'm going to trust anyone in this game.
You gotta trust
That's
us.
not true.
That's not true.
There's still a whole other entire branch of
There
stuff that
is.
we haven't gone down yet.
There is. This is the last time I think it will actually end well, and then something else will fuck it
minutes
up.
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I mean,
We're
theoretically,
counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta
they could
choose
just go,
Ally.
you know, we can just not,
You
we can just hang
promised.
out here for 2 minutes. Be like, oh yeah, we don't even have to go in there. Oh, alright, let's hang out. I like Tenmyuji. Like a buddy game where it's like Tenmyuji and Quark.
Yeah. A game where Tenmyuji was the main protagonist would be a very good game.
Remains until Ambidex game
Or at least
polling.
interesting. He'd be better than Sigma.
Please! You've got to trust us. You've got to choose ally. You promised.
Ten seconds.
I already died for this kid once.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's just mercilessly jerking it in front of the ally betray machine.
Whatever one the jizz lands on is what I'll choose.
Of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed.
Someone comes into this room later, they're like, why is there jizz on the screen?
It's just everywhere.
Ambidex gates.
It was a
now
ghost.
opening.
Who's the jizz ghost?
It was a spooky ghost.
Yay, I'm gonna get fucked over, I feel like. I don't know why.
Results from round 3. Please.
Yeah.
Betray, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Really? You're gonna fuck me like that, old man?
Points have been
Clover,
assigned
Tenmyuji, and
or
Quark can all
subtracted
leave.
accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Because Luna and Clover betrayed Kay.
You guys suck.
Quark had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa.
I only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points. Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave. Look, see Clover over there?
Wow. Wow, you old whore. No one in this game is trustworthy. Not even me.
Oh no.
Jeez.
That
bitch.
Actually, you're right. Luna is the most trustworthy human
Quark
being on
and
the planet.
Tenmyuji have...
No! God damn it!
Clover, are you really going to leave?
Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door? I'm going to go call the others, so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyuji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me. If you say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's got
What
to
a
pay for what he's done.
bitch.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah, no point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
Just where I learn a thing.
The number it will.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma. It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
Just a picture of Tenmyuji fucking.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
See you.
Goodbye.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get a real ending.
Yay! Finally! It's been 30 years! I can't believe it's happening.
9. This. Thank you. As the escape, please.
I like how the endings where they find out, oh, we can all get out scot-free just fine, is the ending where everybody starts to die.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
You hear a baby crying. I guess they must have been crying pretty loud. Took me home and he did his best to raise me, but he never really married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard on him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he's always carrying the directions around with him. Guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. Guess I was kind of a pain. But he didn't give up, and now here I am. Found me I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. A quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry, though, because it turned out I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, but I didn't even get scratched. Jesus. Started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. Guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix up and pull out the useful parts and sell them. There are plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he'd explain to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually, though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. Theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. I didn't know I was adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids on the block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try and find somebody who'd take me. A kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she would take me too. Pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. That mean he didn't want me? Kid who told me that Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled and he bragged to everybody about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me when I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." Wow, what a shit kid.
Yeah.
Never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started thinking maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth. I never asked him. Then one day, he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. Got in and just walked up right to the counter, that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's going to make me work here, but I was wrong. Saw him pass something to the bartender, and then he picked me up and set me down on a stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came back over with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized the second glass was some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of a root beer float. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float. I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kid, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. There it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned back to look at Grandpa. Looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, though, so I figured he must put the glass down in front of me on purpose. Still didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. It's not an exaggeration, I really thought that. Root beer float was delicious, but then it made me even happier as Grandpa when I looked over at him. He was smiling. I know that's got to be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I didn't care whether he just found me or adopted me or not. He bought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who'd had a mother but he never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good, until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes in the morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. The junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over, and I was fed up. So I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care." Then he got mad, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset, and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building, but by then I'd started to calm down and think maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard, though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. Truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop, though, so I just sat there staring at the gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. Thought I should just ignore it, not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked. I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He'd spent all night out in the rain looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long he'd collapsed. It was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. So I ran to get the doctor. I promised whatever God might be listening that it would only save Grandpa. I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. Thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck on to Grandpa because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was just a little scared. Said he didn't want the stupidest kid like me around anymore. My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. Didn't know what to think. Explained that he was an old man, that he meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone. Maybe he'd been a little too strict. All the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off, and he'd gone in the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize. When I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide, and he said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. God! Alright, just throw that at me, sure. Okay.
Game crashed.
The music's still going, otherwise I think the game would be crashed right now.
Press A or something?
Oh no, I was waiting for the music to...
It was an actual ending.
Yay!
Chiaki is
Chiaki! Fi is Chiaki. Clover is Akane.
Daisuke Uno. Like, I feel like I recognize that name. I was about to say, I'm like, wait, is this about to go through some people that might be spoilers? No. Okay, no, it just goes to new ones.
I also can't skip it. So, wow! We got an ending.
Game's over. Frank Bo de Wint 2. Well, anyways, you got a real fucking ending finally.
We did it!
Hooray! Do you want to guess what this ending is called?
The Grandpa ending?
No, it's called the Quark ending. Each ending is based off the character. It basically just ends with you learning important information from the characters and stuff.
That makes sense.
Because each track, if you go down with the character enough, will basically just end with that character's ending. That's what it's for. And then there's the true ending.
Cool. We kind of just gotta sit through this.
No, apparently. But yeah, each character has an ending, so. Now we get to go back and betray them.
After all that, yeah.
Sales.
Still don't know why they would bother not hitting Ally. Other than just to be a dick on top of being a dick.
I guess to make sure that they at least wouldn't lose points or something.
Oh yeah, good point, because they couldn't trust him. Yeah. Ugh. Makoto Naegi.
Oh no, this is the Tamiyoshi one?
Yay!
Oh. The fuck is the Quark one? Well, okay. I don't know. Okay, so I was wrong.
Yes.
It's the Tamiyoshi ending.
Quark's backstory was sad. Let's break their heart.
I guess it's like, yeah.
A real ending.
Now we're a real boy. We got one of the 9 real endings. We just have to get 8 more before we can get the Sigma ending.
The stream title is inaccurate. Shit.
2.
Yep. Now we just have to get 8 more endings, and then we can finally get the Sigma ending. God. I think that's what the last one's called. It's like just you and you completing the thing.
Fuck you, old man.
Fuck you, old
They're gonna
man.
ally in this timeline, aren't they?
Probably.
God damn it.
Fuck you, small child. I hate all of you.
But I saw you.
Try ally. Hey, Kay and everyone switched as well.
Okay, no, they didn't.
There's, yeah. Oh, no, wait. No, never mind. It was the same. I thought it changed.
Points
I was thinking
have
wrong.
been. Please check your bracelet.
Well, anyways. I was just getting fucked over by Clover.
Yeah.
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote. Couldn't I ask you the same? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
Tackle that slut.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Why?
Clover, wait!
There's Clover's a cunt.
I'm going to call the others.
Call the others. Smile.
Justice for Alice.
The number 9, it will remain.
Time for me to go.
No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Everyone knows how to dodge, but no one knows how to punch.
This is the opposite of Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
Everyone knows dodge, but not attack.
You gotta punch. You have to connect.
Bye, Clover.
Well, Clover's left us all for dead.
The number this
she's gonna go get
as
friends.
the escape, please.
And get revenge for Alice.
Game over. Because, yeah, I figured that wouldn't be any kind of ending.
Nope, it's the Clover ending.
Just play our other game, then you'll learn about Clover. We don't care about her right now.
The Cleaver ending. Yay! We got an ending before 14 hours into this game.
I'm proud of that. So we can go here now.
Yeah, you can go back to that one. You go down. Yeah, because we know how to do the... We know all enough to be able to duplicate the medicine.
Yes.
Since we need to.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom
Yeah,
has finished.
both of them.
Skip to us suddenly knowing everything about this.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
We realize that the one machine in the place that we haven't been to in this timeline replicates the
Replicating
immunoglobulin.
makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
And now
Probably
we'll
copies IG? Who knows? Ice
This'll
cream?
lead to an ending. They all eventually lead to endings.
I want ice cream.
Well, that sucks for you. The world is sold out of ice cream.
What?
Apparently.
We got a trophy.
Hold on a moment.
Achievable.
There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG Replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah. We never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly.
Well, we figured
My
it
question
the
is,
fuck out.
How do you know about it, Sigma? When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
Didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory in this timeline. Who cares? Yeah, sure.
If what he's saying is true,
You
then
will
we should be able to
the
duplicate the
axe.
Excellivier.
The axe. Ella
That would mean we
Vern.
could cure Alice and Quark.
Excellivier.
Let's go have a laboratory, right?
Yeah. No time to
Yay! Oh no. Just don't leave Dio with them. What? Why do you send the only one with medical
Of course.
qualifications?
I'd be happy to.
I mean, she would know how to work that equipment to some degree, I feel like. You'll learn, at least to the point not to break it. Luna is the only one I trust.
Okay.
Like, truly trust.
Okay.
Say that.
Okay.
Fuck. She better not fucking murder me.
Okay. The laboratory.
The laboratory.
I mean, it's a good thing they didn't just say, and then we got to the laboratory.
Yeah, no.
Just skip it.
This was cool at first. Now it's just I know where everything is. Please.
I
So this
don't.
is the
I
lab,
just don't
huh?
care.
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
This is the she right here.
So this can copy the Excellivier?
Hopefully.
What are we waiting for?
Just put that right in here, and oh, I've spilled it all over the table.
And smash. And suddenly, my seizures started happening.
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
And suddenly Clover smacked that shit right out of my hand.
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Yeah, let's just do this and not make an extra.
I mean, you don't have an extra.
What
I
happened?
mean, there's gotta be vials up in the
You
thing.
dropped one of them?
What in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Guys?
You see? It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
Oh, of course I had to drop it so I could find the bomb. Ted Mioli put a sock in it.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Take a look.
Is this bomb one? I know how to fix this one.
But we don't have the items to do it.
Shit. Hello, Azoth.
Whoa.
Azoth.
Really? That makes 2 then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
I just need Metronome.
So there
and
were
Synthos.
more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
I'm good.
No,
My throat's
it was
dying
not.
slightly.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then somebody
I
must
looked
have said it while we were
real
looking for
hard.
Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
You. I hear children screaming outside.
Yeah, there's some people. Like
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
Yeah, like, I
So
don't know
we
what the
shouldn't
hell is
consider
up
you
with
a
me. I just
suspect.
got over this. I don't
Is that
want
right?
to deal with it again.
Quark's off the list too.
I'm perfectly fine.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
What?
You could have quietly made your way
Good
to the
for
laboratory,
you.
planted the bomb.
That's insane. Listen to yourself. There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant
Yeah.
a goddamn bomb.
It's okay, though. I'm gonna be gone soon. And then they'll all be dead to me.
Then you'll just have new kids to deal with.
Shit, you're right. All the
what's
city
this
noise
thing?
to deal with. Duct tape. What's this thing? She grabs the bomb. Clover, what the fuck?
Looks like a memory card.
Memory
Where
card.
was it?
I know where this goes.
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was nothing like it here when we examined this room. Unless it was left here intentionally, yes, I imagine so.
Who knows at this
What do you
point?
think's on it?
Okay, I know what
Yeah,
ending
I guess
this
so.
goes to.
I mean, there's the thing back in the infirmary where we're going.
So what do we do?
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, if no vote is...
Yes, yes, yes.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Leave it.
Yeah,
Not much
just
we
don't
can do
touch
except
that.
leave it here.
Just don't fuck
Alice
with
said
it.
it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True.
Just don't worry about that for as much as we can.
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs
this
later.
is over far enough that we do know about the bombs in this time.
Right now, we need to take care of
Yes,
Alice and
This isn't
Quark.
the first one.
No,
I don't fucking remember.
this is bomb 3, I believe.
That's 2.
Right.
No, I mean, like, we had... This is the time where we find bomb 3.
Yeah, because it would be in
This ought
the
to do
crew
it.
quarters.
Yes.
It might take a little while,
Then
but they
we
should
probably
recover.
found the one that was on the tree as well, where we found Alice.
Yes.
Which
I
that's
believe-
bomb 1.
Yes, that's bomb 1. Yay!
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the files confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated,
It's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Man, it's a good thing that nobody, like, just came here, used one, came back, copied another one, just in case we'd always have an extra.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
All right, everybody. We can be relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
I mean, you all could just fucking sit here.
You can't. One person of each group has to enter or everyone dies.
I thought it was...
No, one person per each group has to actually...
Oh, that's right. Right. I forgot about that rule. They really aren't. Like, now if anybody else catches Radical 9, they're dead. Dio, let's not let you in one of the rooms.
Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us, and this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
Ugh. That's cool. Nothing
Well.
to worry about. I plan to choose Ally.
Sure you
know
do,
why?
Dio.
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then. I want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
You're totally gonna choose
Tenmyoji and
Betray.
Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since
Dio's a
Dio said he's
fucking...
going to pick
I've seen the other timeline. I didn't even need to know that to
can't
know
really
you
pick
pick
anything
Betray.
else. If she does,
Dio's very obviously like untrustworthy from the
Yeah, that's
start, no
pretty much
matter
it.
what timeline.
Yeah. It's the
Her
hat.
and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
Also, the fact that I think in
That is correct.
all the ones that we've done so far, he's always betrayed except for once.
Yeah, that was because the kid hit the button first.
I've got 6.
As do I.
if one of them can get the other to ally and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9.
Clover's gonna leave again,
Look,
isn't
Kay,
she?
I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but
I know. You would like us both to
Luna's
vote
a good
Ally,
person.
Yes?
Luna's
Yeah.
great.
I agree.
She's the only one I trust.
If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes,
Promise?
I don't.
Promise.
Not after the last time. Not after he fucked me.
1 minute remains.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move now.
indeed.
Yeah,
Shall
yeah,
we?
yeah. Get in your fucking boxes.
Sounds good.
I don't even remember who we're up against. I think it's Alice.
Yeah, Alice.
I mean,
I mean, no matter what he did, as long as, unless he picked Ally and we picked Betray, he would have been fine in almost every
30
other
seconds
situation.
remain.
It's probably
And even
a
then,
little
he still
late to
wouldn't have
say
died.
this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary, so yes.
Luna
10
is,
seconds now.
Luna is my heart and soul in this game. She's the only reason I'm going on, and I'm going to cry when she gets stabbed in the throat.
1.
Okay.
Or it turns out to be 0.
Okay.
Round 2.
Just like,
Results
like how
will
it,
be
We've already seen
displayed
0.
For your
that could be a fake
participation.
0.
Okay.
Ambidex gates.
I don't trust anything anymore. Can't trust Tenmyoji. The only one I can trust is Luna.
Okay.
Okay.
Results from
I don't even
round
remember
2
what everybody's
of
like
the
points
Ambidex
were this.
games.
I have no
Please
goddamn idea.
Because
but
we bounced around
I
so
never
much.
remember what people's points are until they bring it up. Okay, Port Clover, Betray, Betray. Got it.
Yeah, figure that
Betray,
much.
Betray, of course. Ally, Alice. Betray.
What?
Oh, wait, is this the one that I was thinking of?
What?
have been assigned. Or please check your bracelet to see.
Alice, you slut! How did you wake up just to murder me? Thank you. Welcome to the fuck house, Azoth.
Maybe this is the ending I was thinking of that will have a thing to do.
Ooh.
I mean, as far as we knew, Alice was like completely blacked out and was unable to do anything.
Yeah.
Sigma!
It was less trusting Alice and trusting medical science.
Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
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 Why?
Luna, do you believe love can bloom on the nonary game? Yeah, Dio pretending to care. She's got Radical 9 now. Like I said, once you're cured, quote unquote, it just makes you want to start murdering people.
Dead.
Yay! Dio's just that one Willy Wonka meme. Oh no! Please stop! Don't! How could you? Fucking Alice and that bitch ass fucking tits of hers.
Back to the Betray so we don't die.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know why I picked Betray, but inside I knew. Inside I knew she was awake and fucked me.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting. I thought...
Shh, Luna, you'll see.
Congratulations, you broke Luna's trust.
Don't worry, Luna, you'll understand in a moment. As she's right there.
Really? We already know what it's just simple math.
Congratulations, you betrayed Luna's trust.
She'll understand when Alice betrays me, or she doesn't, and this is stupid.
I mean, she literally won't understand, because as far as she knows, you just went into a thing, said you weren't going to betray an unconscious person, and went, fuck that, betrayed her, like a prick. Like an absolute dick.
I knew it!
Because you're a dick.
I like how Kay and Clover were both like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
Please check your...
That's how! That's a little much.
Pretty sure you wouldn't be able to, because Alice would just break your arms.
Yeah.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it, coward? Well, you gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Exactly.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people, a result of my training.
He also
I
did
have a
sleep for
feeling
like a
Zero
million
Senior knew
years.
that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could. Yes, right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes. So what if I was?
Ooh. Oh, what a bitch!
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray. There was... That is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Well, no one trusts Dio.
Yeah, but we literally knew that was going to happen because Dio's an untrustworthy prick.
Yes.
Like,
If Dio had chosen Ally, Phi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen Ally, Dio would have killed her.
You really think Dio wouldn't pick Betray?
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked. If either one had chosen Ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
They're both smarter than that. Everyone's always distrustful of Dio. He's literally not chosen Betray.
Yeah, like literally, that's the one that makes the least sense. Of course, Phi would choose Betray. It's against Dio.
Yeah, all she literally has to
Tenmyoji
say that is
Tenmyoji wasn't even there.
like, literally, this would all work out better if.
Yeah, the one time he chose Ally is pretty much because of Quark, though.
Yeah, Quark hit the button before him, apparently.
Like, there's nothing that's ever been done that would make me trust.
But I need to think on something for a
to
bit.
not pick Betray.
I would appreciate being
Since
left
every
alone.
time afterwards, even when he's
leaving
not
too.
with Quark,
Things
it's
are getting
always
a little
Betray.
too intense here for my delicate constitution.
Fuck off,
Sorry.
Dio. No one even likes you.
Well, in that case...
At
yeah,
2-5.
sorry. See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here.
Yeah, but you were
Come on,
gonna
Clover.
kill me.
Let's
There's
go.
a big difference.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay?
And again, she's
I
still
was
correct,
really
because
worried,
Dio's
you
also
know?
a villain.
Seen Luna? Yeah, good point.
Everyone's gone. No. I know, but I still believe in you, Sigma.
Luna, yeah, Luna's the only
Your
one.
hand must have just slipped or something, right?
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players
Yay!
wish
We
to
finally
open
reached
them.
another point where everybody should stop being a bitch.
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over, too. Sigma? Could you show me your bracelet? Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close.
When does Dio stop? When we glue him to the wall.
When you wrap him up with tape and throw him in a corner.
I'm a magenta pair.
I love that rabbit. How dare
They
you?
could be anything, I suppose.
Rabbit's great.
We won't know until we have a look. Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Well, Luna, we're alone.
Yeah, that's why he's great.
You wanna fuck?
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal.
It's called getting out of
To
here.
unite our hearts and minds.
Killing Dio. Everyone, we can just get together and agree. We should just beat
Well,
the living
what if we
shit
have
out
an
of Dio.
enemy? Yes, a common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance. Right.
How do we
Do you
figure
have
out
any
who it
clues?
is? That's another timeline I need.
What's this? Really? Oh, I guess we can't really use it then. Oh, wait a second.
Thank
know
you.
what? I think I might have seen something.
Thank you, Luna, for being a sane human being who remembers
Yes, I
things.
remember. The infirmary.
I mean,
saw
we
it
never
when I was
discovered that
searching the
throughout this
infirmary.
timeline.
I know, but I know she went
There
in.
was a memory card just like that one. Yes, I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
Yay!
Like, again, you have to remember that, like, pretty much Sigma's the one with the best memory here.
Yeah, good point.
What are you doing here?
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you. Don't care. Putting a thing.
I'm here because fuck you. Anyways, to the screen.
Okay.
Then stick it in already.
Good job, Clover.
I hate life.
And this would be a time when... See, this is a time when then Sigma could just make a quick, like, perverted joke back at her, and then you move the fuck on after that.
Hex, please add "stick it in already" as a quote for Clover. Because that needs to be,
Go
like,
ahead.
remembered forever. Yeah, this makes sense to
6
me.
rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
In other words, the first two rows just repeat.
Yeah.
It doesn't look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was there anything else on there?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before? Maybe during your training?
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
Thank you.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, terrorist organization.
Yes.
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
What are the Myrmidons?
Put simply,
I'm glad
they're a
I'm
bunch
not
of
the
thugs
only
who are trying
person
to
who
destroy or
like keeps
dismantle
going
most
like
of human
forgetting if this
civilization.
is Virtue's Last Reward or like Zero
Serious
Time
thing we're
Dilemma.
looking
We do keep mixing up the names, yeah.
You think it's theirs?
It's because both names.
Well,
just
they
don't
have a
work
number of different
perfectly
codes,
fine for this
but I
game.
do think this is one of them.
Then the bomb?
It was set by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
The Myrmidons.
Yes. Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
Ah, the mermaids.
Ton of questions.
What'd
I
that
don't
say?
know.
I don't know.
How am I supposed to
Fuck.
decode it?
They really
I don't
did,
have the
kinda,
key.
yeah.
Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of
Myrmidons
years
are
to
sword
decode.
people.
What about you,
They're
Clover?
they were
Well, if Alice
very
doesn't know how,
overpowered
I sure
in
don't.
Fire Emblem
See.
Path of Radiance for the GameCube. Especially if you get their special ability and then they just destroy everyone.
That's...
Tell us things.
Sorry, but I can't. Because you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb. Really? And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Game over.
How long are you going to keep following me? Then why don't you just ask Clover? You already know she works with me. Then why don't you... Why? What are you talking about?
This is her flirty pose. Oh?
You don't hate me? I tried to kill you. Yes. I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game. And then we found that bomb. I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there.
I mean, it's reasonable to want to run away from a bomb.
I remember hearing that Quark
But
had
can you
collapsed
not kill
and running
me?
to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying, and everything looked... I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse. Yes, I think so. I don't
Damn
remember much
radical
after
mind.
that. But when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared. See?
She
I'm
wants a
horrible.
terrorist dick.
You hate me, don't you? Just
Nah.
do it! Kill me! Get it over with!
Good. Why would I kill you? I kind of want to fuck.
You're lying! I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
Single tear rolled down her cheek and then onto the bosom and all the way down. It was just, well.
Why are you
We're gonna
doing this?
fuck.
You
Or
know,
she's gonna break my arm.
You kind of remind me of my father.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
I'm really interested in this. You've kind of come in the middle.
The story's
Will you
interesting.
promise
and
not
I
to
like
tell
it.
Clover that
Yeah.
I cried? If you keep your mouth shut, I'll tell you what you want to know. About myself. And about the Miradons. Deal? Really?
That story's a story.
Good.
We're gonna be doing that one on the internet
Alright, then.
too, so it's gonna be kind of laggy and weird. Oh shit. Oh god. Father Egyptian, my mother's French. They met while my mother was in Egypt on vacation and married shortly thereafter. When I was 3, we all moved to the U.S. Father was a scientist and his field was cloning. He was recruited by the American land, which is why we moved. Both my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, so I didn't have any problems. Ninth birthday, we'd been there for 6 years. That was when it happened. And one my day, my mother showed up at school. Her eyes were red and puffy, didn't she say anything to me on the drive home. When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. Father had always been a very punctual man, and when dinner time came and went on no sign of him, even I began to realize something terrible had happened. It wasn't until several years later that I learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked by terrorists and had been kidnapped. Oh shit. The rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. I didn't realize it then, but it must have been incredibly difficult for her as a single mother alone in a country where any relatives were a transatlantic flight away. She did her best to let me see it, but every so often, thought she was alone, the mask would fall away, and in every line in her face I could see exhaustion and loneliness. As much as I missed my father, it was those moments that made me wish more than anything that he'd never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student and did especially well in math. I earned a full-ride scholarship straight out of high school and spent the next several years studying. Graduation, I took a job at the Department of Defense, hoping they might have the resources to help me look for my father. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security. The purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with terrorist organizations and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't happy about my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons. Although at the time that name didn't mean anything to me, they were suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought that they had been using the cloning techniques to copy their most powerful members, or useful members, and expand their ranks. Myrmidons apparently believed that they could use cloning to create a new race of humans. Now at least I knew the reason for my father's abduction. Commander of the Myrmidons is a man named Left. We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or his age. Myrmidons are closely associated with a cult known as Free of the Soul. We believe that Free of the Soul provides their funding. But trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult leader, a man named Brother, is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. Brother is supposed to be fairly advanced in years, and rumors say that he's so old he can't get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the mirrors were behind my father's kidnapping, but that was all I could learn about them. One day, I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. I decided to head out immediately. Car engine trouble, installed out. STV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Clover. Yeah! 4 other people in the car with her. When I asked what they were doing, I got was just about the last answer I expected. They told me they'd been locked inside the very beginning. I can't talk. Building. I'd been on my way to investigate. That they were currently in pursuit of the people who'd kidnapped them in the first place. Begilding. My priorities shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, it didn't allow me to come along. My hope was to find people they were chasing with certain were Myrmidons. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. Still don't know where they might have gone. Clover and her companions to Soyce headquarters. Involved the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who investigated the particular event were not connected to them. Yeah. Did I ever discover the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children? Yeah. Free the soul. Oh, really? So it's a 6-person SUV, although they weren't riding in it per se. A middle-aged man, who I'll just call H for now, had been bound and placed in the trunk on the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. Pharmaceutical. After we get this ending, I think I'm done. A major player on the world stage was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. More specifically, I suppose he was a member. H was a member of Free the Soul and very committed to their cause. So why he kidnapped all these children? Apparently, in part of the experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what's called the morphogenic field. Don't imagine if you've ever heard of it before, so I'll try and give you a quick rundown. No, I understand. I know what a morphogenic field is. It wasn't too long after this incident that another tip of the Myrmidons crossed my desk, claiming the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My boss decided that we needed more agents to deal with the magnitude, and Clover recruited. Because she'd been tested on an experiment, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenic field. Put that ability to use. Sent on her first mission. She was tasked with the infiltration investigation. Signed a commanding officer. I hope that investigation might also lead on my father's whereabouts. I wouldn't let the chance to find him pass me by. Perhaps that was what kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. The lab was fake and Clover was captured almost immediately. I'm just gonna say that sounds exactly right. I got there as fast as I could, but the building was only an empty shell. We were pretending to be researchers and the like had already left. I searched frantically for Clover. In the basement, I found her. On the floor next to her was another body. Oh, please don't be Snake. Oh, okay. Because he'd been dumped there. When I got to his body, he was already cold. He was covered in dark, ugly bruises. Ooh. Ruptured organs and internal bleeding. They'd beaten him to death. Much like we should beat Dio to death! As soon as Clover had been captured, a Myrmidon in a mask had come to visit her. He said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone and tell her masters at the Soyce to do otherwise. They must have known who I was and who my father was. That was why they'd killed him. Perhaps they thought they were sending a message to me, or then, once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. They were very, very wrong. I took Clover with me and left, trying to console myself with the fact that I had at least been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a call from the coroner. He told me there was something I needed to see. Herman Morg was my father, cold and pale on a steel table. Barely stand to look at him, but the coroner insisted. In his arm were 2 rows of numbers comprised of 8s and 9s. I recognized my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. His chest was another message, but they were letters this time and not numbers. Not many, just enough to make a short sentence. I love you, Alice. Oh, God. Ooh. They were the first tears I'd shed since the operation had started, and there was no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness, not for the monsters who put my father through this. They destroyed my family. I would make them pay, even if I had to die to do it. That night I made a promise to myself. I would avenge my father. Didn't take long to figure out the numbers he'd written, or longitude and latitude, pointing me to a chemical factory that disguised as an abandoned building. That was the mother lode we'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with recklessness. This time, our operation would succeed. This time, I wouldn't let my excitement put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. As we took our time, gathered information, we did research, and we planned. We were ready, and they were fucking gone. December 25th, 2018 was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the stronghold. Then on the 22nd, only 3 days before the opera, a man in a gas mask appeared. Shit. Hailed the gas, passed out,
Yes.
woke up in here. Shit.
Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Damn.
We should go back. Which is?
Because she doesn't own a shirt.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how she dresses.
What do you propose we do? Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but... I told you, we need a key. Without that, it's pointless. A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
The ending goes on because we knew something. No, we don't know it.
You don't know anything about how to do the string of numbers.
Alright.
You're on the route to the... I'm pretty sure that's the Alice ending.
Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, let's see the flow where we're at. Who planted the bomb? We don't know that.
I mean, we've already gone past that.
Yeah.
It's literally at the end of the door. We'd have to continue down one of those ones over there, because we don't have any of those. They have to be green.
Ugh. God, my throat hurts so much. I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
I want to do more, but like talking hurts.
Okay.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Alice, for telling us what a key is. Any last words, Andrew?
I got nothing.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.